opening with the Chaga blessing.
Yeah, we're going to sing the Chaga.
And there should be some cups there, otherwise get some from the cupboard at the bottom of the kitchen.
At the bottom of the cupboard, you might have to ask Nalea permission.
Yeah. A cup is actually my favorite cup is
Cup is a cup. Where's my favorite cup?
I see my favorite cup in space.
Do you want to come join us?
Take my cup.
No, I said only showing one of the screens.
They need the cup more than you.
It will only show one of the screens on the live stream.
No.
It'll only show yours.
No, because I've been both of them.
Yeah, but it'll only show from your camera. It's not showing what you're seeing. It's showing what your camera is
No,
showing.
but on Sacred Sound Festival, they had two screens on at the same time.
So it's doable.
It's doable.
Okay, I don't know how. Can you see what's streaming?
Can you not just put it on gallery screen? So maybe just
Yeah, it is on gallery view.
both of them.
There's a YouTube thing.
I
at the
can't
top
read
there.
from here.
Okay.
It says you cannot
Minimize.
minimize Zoom.
YouTube. Yeah. How do you?
Yeah, there's a thing there.
But it's a set.
I can't.
It's good
read
for
Can
you.
somebody please there because I can't read what those options are.
Yes, you stream on YouTube. Copy stream link.
You
The original sound is. I must check the settings. You see, Gavin, you haven't checked any of these settings either. Is it still sounding good on your side? Everything's turned right down.
So,
Could you come closer because I
yeah, it's sounding great and nice. Actually.
Is it?
Why don't you pass that
But
laptop?
that's coming through your computer.
Why don't you
and
pass the
this
laptop?
one's
Pass the
one
laptop here. Pass the
recording.
laptop here. Just unplug it for now. It's
good
fine.
idea. Just move the laptop.
There we go.
There you go.
Because this, if this one's
Myself so that you can hear. There you go. Just want to make sure that my sound is coming through. Yeah, so the sound is coming through the space.
Vernon.
So yours is
is
sound
from
is
the
on.
very tip
Yes.
of Cape Point.
Okay, have you
It's
turned
right
on
above that
original
beach.
sound?
That's right at the very tip.
Original sound menu.
It's got a thing up here on the top left. Oh, you don't have that setting set on your Zoom. You see, if you go turn on original sound, it'll play just the sound that's coming through the mics. Otherwise, it does processing through the sound. It's a setting that you have to go to the Zoom website and change. So if you go into your account, do you have a pro account on Zoom? Okay.
Was it you? You did. Thanks.
So where's the live stream?
Very delicious.
We'll just see what the live stream is doing.
I was just
Up there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but the sound will now be coming from here instead of from there. Sorry, the original. You just need to turn on the original sound.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that.
You've got to go into your Zoom settings. So if in your account,
Yes.
Even though it's a nice one to end.
There we go. Look, you've got the split screen going on.
yeah. So it's somewhere. Let's see. I think it's just down don't know exactly how to record it.
Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu, Om Shanti, 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 Om Shanti, Shanti,
Guys, throughout this whole thing that we're doing together, if you want to sing, if you want to play a rattle or something like that, the only thing that I will ask is that you listen well and follow the instructions on the inside. Yeah. And it'll be nice. Make lots of voices together.
May all the beings in all the world be happy and be happy. May all the beings in all the world be happy. Loka, Samasta,
I might have to restart your Zoom.
Bhavantu, Loka, Shanti, Shanti, Om
I don't know.
Shanti, Shanti.
So maybe try going out and back in. I'm not sure if it was exactly the right setting.
May all the beings
The only thing is then it won't have the original sound, it'll have a whole lot of processing on it. I mean, you can listen to the live and see how it is.
may all the beings in all the world be happy. May all the beings in all the world be at peace and be happy. May all the beings in all the world be happy.
Is it working?
The live stream is going to come back a little bit
That's for
later.
the technology one.
No, but if you listen to the live stream, you've got a better, yeah. How does it sound? Does it sound like it's coming through the mics or through the computer? Okay.
Thank you.
On the YouTube live stream, not on the Zoom. So we can
Waiting six. Okay.
We call on the gods of communication and technology.
Mercury,
Mercury,
come and play with us. Bring your winged
connection of
fingers
this
back.
event.
Yeah. Come
Global
play with us,
stream
Mercury,
online,
Mercury,
YouTube,
come and
Zoom.
play with us. Bring your winged
I'm not sure.
fingers back.
Can you guys get it?
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
It's working. Yeah, that's coming through.
I mean, we had started. So start again.
So let's call in the chaga.
Start for real. Yeah, it's working.
Yay.
Now I've got to get the view, so it just shows the two. I don't know how
Yeah,
to do
it's
that.
on gallery view. So
Yeah,
just change
but
it.
if you look at the live stream. It's showing.
So just like maybe pin the other two and take it off gallery view.
Well, that's pinned.
Skipped our seat from live.
But now if you go to YouTube,
Because one of them is, we only got one visual. Where's Gavin's? Gavin's visual looks like his face. His camera's off.
Experiment with birds to see if they respond. They didn't
why is it showing Zoe?
Host yourself then.
That's a very cool sound.
Stop it, right?
Yeah, host yourself.
I mean, it was like
Stop it, right? Your camera.
Yeah.
to the sound. It's a very interesting sound.
Okay. It says start your video, Gavin.
Let's bring in the chaga. Yes, at all Connecting to the chaga mushrooms and the forest, the trees. So inviting now rooting and shooting everybody to drop down roots. Hey, into the ground, into the sky, raise up roots and open up the breathing like a tree. Yeah! Inviting Nifsat Olamai to work together with us. Come and sit together with us, open our hearts in preparation for Ishkakao and preparation for this song tonight. We are sharing together with the high mountains, together with the waters, together with ocean, together with the stars, together with our ancestors, together with the ancestors of this land, Mama Africa. Yeah, together with the Table Mountain. Yeah, together with the Atlantic Meridian. Yeah, together with the stones all around the planet that are standing now to go. Hallelujah, we greet you. Yay. We're inviting the frequencies of love, life, power, and peace who wish to come and be present with us here today in this unfolding song, in this dreaming, in this great experiment, in fact. This coming to know technology, this holding hands with technology to come together across the globe, to come together as family, to come together in love, to celebrate birth. Yay! So we're inviting the frequencies of birth to land into this place, to land through this place, to land through these songs, birth and rebirth. We know that this involves also death, and we give thanks because there are many things that are waiting to die inside each one of us that are ready. So we're inviting ancestors who are ready to let go, to come to this place now, to come and join us and sing together with us and lay yourselves down on the earth and come together with everything that is in peace and harmony. Yeah, we are one. One together. Hallelujah. So that the love can flow freely and unconditionally. We're calling for gentleness that is strong. And we are calling for freedom that is born from equality. to open inside the field of love, light, power, with peace and grace infinitely in this now, opening up opportunities for each one of us to know ourselves, our true selves, even in these even in these days. So we're calling to the sun, the many suns, there in the blue skies of freedom, calling to the sky waters. We're calling to the frequencies of the rainbow to open up within each one of us here today, to bring blessings to us, to open our voices as we walk through this 2021. Yeah, we're calling and inviting the elephant, Ndlovu, Ganesha, open the way for us, working together with the mystical realms, those magical beings that we are, in fact. Remind us that we are children of the divinity. Help us to remember that we are within. Open up the communication lines inside this field with all of those points of love, light, power, and peace that live even inside the darkness. Open up the communication lines so that we can be true and open our true being. Here in these moments we spend together now without compromise for the highest good of all to us. And our inner children can come to play together with us. Yay! Yay! Oh! Hallelujah! Inviting each cacao, Noira, Don Tabaco, Madrecita, Ayahuasca, Chaga, Laura, Marosa, Santa Maria Ganda, Poch, Marijuana, we cannabis. Yay! Yay! Hallelujah. Amen. Hey, good vibes. Now I need to serve cacao. Pippa, can you fetch the cacao because you're closest in the kitchen? It's inside the hot box and the spoon is on top. Yeah, and you don't need to bring anything but the bowl. And close that box up again so the water stays warm, please. So we're going to put the spices down together with the cacao. And every time when we're putting the spices inside, then I'm inviting you to call them in every time. I'm going to speak what it is that's coming and then inviting you to call them in and sing them with your voice. If you feel like you need to rattle something, if you feel like you need to clap in your hands, if you feel like you're needing to go and dance, you must please go and dance. Okay, it's like that. You must be free to bring everybody inside nicely. like that. Huh? Yes, yeah. No, those ones actually are for it's on the table there, those guys. And that little drum also has got quite a nice little voice.
I'm gonna try the ceiling. Sure.
I'm gonna put her over here for now. And can you light some more smoke?
Can you pass me this?
Yeah. Can you light the Trinity smoke? Yeah, can we put
Trinity?
those flowers and birds,
Yeah.
3 of them at once.
And little
Yeah, we'll see soon. So look, it's coming on top of the. That's such a good idea, Pippa. I love it. The cacao on top of the music maker. Yes, yeah, no, it's perfect. And did you close to keep it warm?
I would have put it in the pot.
Yeah, you see the technology. And why is because then the water's warm, and then if we don't eat it all up,
Yes, we'll put it back in.
then yeah, and it doesn't go rock hard. And when it's rock hard, it's a bit of a mission to do it. Okay, so I've already smoked this cacao. I'm not going to smoke it again. Which means I've blown
It's been
smoke.
smoked and stirred and sung to. It's been very
Yes,
nicely
cacao.
activated already.
All the cucinas in the house.
Gina's in the house, y'all.
Let's some sound together now. Ish cacao.
Should we all say Cucina nel
Cacao. Yeah. In fact, it's we didn't yet bring our names into the space, and I'd like to do that before we to open to pass it around. Yeah. Okay. Before we eat cacao, let's bring our names into space. She's going to be fine. She's nice and runny. Okay. So me, I am too many names.
That's a new one.
I'm going to say it like that. Teona, Ninitiba, La Hala, Maria Magdalena, Coco Maria Magdalena, Nkonjane, Ntabiseng, Lolly, Amy Hoffman. That's all of my names currently. I'm very happy that you guys are all here. I'm very happy that we're doing this with friends in other places as well. And sharing this experience with the people. I would like it if you can turn that a little bit so that also Maya is inside. Yeah.
Maybe I just need to move a bit closer to you.
And then, it's me, I'm 44 today, it's my birthday. And it's been my lucky number since I was about 7. Because 4 was my lucky number. And then when I was about 7, then it was Christmas fete time. And there where we lived in Rondebosch, then there was all different fetes. Every school had a fete and every church had a fete. And one day my mother took us to 3 different fetes. And I entered 3 different raffles. And number 4 was taken in all of them. So me instead, I took the number 44 in all of them. And I won all of them. I won 3 raffles that day. Yeah, I ran a hamper full of chocolate. There's cacao is coming. And I won a teddy bear this big that could move arms and legs and was dressed up like a bee with wings on. And I won a fake Barbie doll that had been built into a dress of blue feathers with a blue feather and blue feathers like this, like a princess.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been my lucky number, and I've been looking forward to being 44 since then. And now I am. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and also I have a new name that I'm moving into, Teona, that one. And that one comes with a new number, which is 7. So I think I'm moving into 77 now. Which feels quite cool.
The foundations again.
Yeah, and my strongest gift, maybe my strongest, well, it's the tool I work with most is my voice. And now we've been told, all of us here, that it's time to start using the voice on the stage again. And the stage, it has to be global. So this is why we're doing this here, this experiment here. And it's so wonderful because I never imagined that this first experiment, we'd have so much technical stuff going down with all of these microphones and everything. It's fantastic. And, you know, the most amazing musicians that have moved in with me and round the corner and, and all the pieces that I never had before. So this is the beginning of something. And I'm very, very happy. It's the end of something.
And we're going to keep doing it.
And it's the beginning of
after this.
something. Yeah. No, we're going to do this at least once a month. And when we're everything perfectly ready, then we're going to do a series of cacao ceremonies to awaken and wait and clean and remember the frequencies of the divine child. I am, we are, all that is. As humans, because we are truly together inside with the divinity. So that's the calling I've been given. So this is a test drive. May the force be with us and the blessings of the number 44. Yeah, so of course. My Kuchina name official is Ninitiva. Yeah, so that you know, Kuchina Ninitiva. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And it's been my beloved's birthday 3 days ago. So we're together in this also. Okay, so now I'm going to pass it to the left. Everybody bring your name into the circle. And maybe we can turn the thing, because it's only streaming that one. But we're recording one. But then let's pin both of the screens.
I did. It doesn't. They are on that one.
Okay.
But it's not coming through on the stream.
Okay.
It's not live stream.
No, it is streaming. But
That's
it's only streaming one.
Yes, it's quite a delay. Actually.
Delayed,
Like
yeah.
that's live.
So everything that we do here, we are making it up as we go along.
Yes.
Yeah, which is quite a normal thing for me. Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Maya Joy.
Hello.
I'm also tonight as Kuchina Mayanini. Kana Mayanini. And I'm also here tonight as Rainbow Serpent Medicine Woman.
Hey.
Rainbow Serpent Medicine Woman.
And we will sing a song of names later. You'll catch on.
We'll do that one later.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chelsea May, and I'm also here as Maruyenya and Ali Sangita Kaur. And that was me.
La 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 la.
I don't have a cacao.
Do you want some of us to introduce you?
Say your name.
What's your name?
Say your
Your names. Make up some names.
She's got two very cool names.
She does.
No magical names.
James?
Yes.
Oh,
Your middle name.
my name is Nilea Maya.
Yeah.
Which is sweetest light of illusion.
Beautiful.
And you are my daughter.
Beautiful daughter.
Yes.
Just in case no one here knows that.
Yeah.
I'm Richard.
Cool.
I'm also young. You can think of others that have been called Lionheart in the past, Recharge.
Rashad.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
That's Tanya. Rita Shantika. And Swan Walks the Whale.
We need to turn the other laptop.
Yeah, that's okay. That one is, yeah. That'll be recording on YouTube.
Greetings, everybody. I'm Vernon. And blessed, meaning happy returns. Blessed cycle around the sun.
Thank you. What's your other name also? Your firekeeper name?
Chiibu.
Chiibu. Tokos.
Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Luke. And Richard. All three.
Hello, welcome
Bless
back.
Everyone, I'm Georgie and George. And each one has a different personality. And I come here as Joy, which was a name that my brother gave me when I was little because he was so excited. So he just said, and I was thinking about that today. So I'm bringing that into the circle. And I come here as Kuchina Madeleine Mohau.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. I am Kali Carla Magdalena.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. My name's Lee. Just Lee, short and sweet. That's me.
Beautiful.
Sweetly.
I'm Gavin.
Hello.
Thank you for coming to do this for us.
I am Sai. My Kuchina name is the Ok, Sai the Silver. See the foot.
Where's the silver?
Hey?
No, I'm joking.
Kuchina named the Ok. Yeah. Swami Prempranchu, Frata Fasio, and Mgulao, and so simple. Yes, which is what the Boy Scout called me.
Simple.
Simple.
Of course.
Simon. Simple Simon. Yeah. And I want to say thank you so much for bringing the people together in these times, for sharing, for keeping on shining your beautiful light. Yeah, you are deeply loved by so many, and you give so much. Happy 44th, beloved. Yes. May the next 44 be as exciting. The middle, shall I say the middle 44? That is the first 44.
And all awake this time
Yes.
round. So, before I spice the cacao, I want to invite a popcorning of words of intention from everybody. Popcorning, it means that you don't have to go in turn. So when you hear a word rise up inside your being from whatever part of your body it arises, then speak it out. These being words, let's start with purge words of that we are purging. And we can speak for ourselves because we are also inside of the collective. So every word has got a perfect place inside with all that is. Yeah, okay. So, and we start now.
Exhaustion.
Silence. Betrayal.
Certainty.
Resistance. Narcissism. Guilt.
Insecurity.
Struggle.
Fear.
Hurt.
Contradiction.
Confusion.
Control.
Yeah.
Confusion.
Yeah. Loneliness.
Superiority.
Yeah.
Inferiority.
Insecurity.
Good.
Lack of self-love.
Yay.
Believing.
Good. Hiding away.
Comfort.
Embarrassment.
Doubt.
Isolation.
Rage.
Fear.
Stopping.
Illusion.
Stopping oneself.
Manipulation.
Hate.
Hey.
Hatred.
Terror.
So now let's popcorn in some words of seeding. In Bio ground, they say cacao is the goddess of fertility, as is Hina, and Kuchina, goddess of fertility, love, and abundance. Yeah. So let's bring in some words of seeding now for ourselves for this time ahead, for the world that we are together with. Yeah.
Liberation.
Equality. Freedom.
Truthful self-expression.
Beauty.
Respect.
Pleasure.
Harmony.
Connection.
Healing.
Fun.
Family.
Forgiveness.
Joy. Abundance.
Clarity.
Kindness.
Love.
Gentleness. Freedom.
Light.
Manifestation of dreamings.
Courage.
Timelessness.
Yay!
Boldness.
Opening,
Knowledge.
calling.
Specific.
Yay! Boom!
Freedom.
Wisdom. Playfulness.
Remembering.
Yes. Compassion.
Hey, forgiving. Sorry time.
Apologetic truth.
Commitment.
Grace.
Uncompromising.
Sovereignty.
Fruits and flowers in the garden.
The birds and the bees.
Being one.
New love.
Support.
Gentleness and clarity and communication.
Open heart, open voice.
Yeah.
Breath of life.
New ways of being.
Refinement. Courage.
Focus.
Fearlessness.
Creativity.
Curiosity.
Knowing self.
Happy inner child.
Standing in power, in your power.
Oneness.
Feeling.
Happy joy.
Waking up.
Happy am I to be alive. 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 Okay, let's take some spices. Bringing inside Ma, lotus, lotus, lotus. Inviting each one of us now to imagine the waters rising, that calling them in, the salty waters and the sweet, to support us in cleaning and nurturing our heart songs and our body beings, inviting us each to sit in the lotus of our beings with our roots in the liquid golden body of the earth, flowing and supporting us to flow, open to receive the grace of the sun and the many suns in whichever color lotus she manifests, and rooted in the flow of emotion for the highest good of all without compromise, to the flow of love that is unconditional. Welcoming in each cacao in the whole form. Hey, the nibs of the cacao. Hey, cacao, connecting with cacao all around the planet, waking you up, even in the chocolates that people are eating. Waking you up, Ish Cacao. Help us, hold our hands and assist us as we return to the place of our hearts. With every step that we take on these initiatory roads and paths that we are walking, be they wide and plentiful with people, or be they narrow and winding with no visible path whatsoever, be they in the dark. Hold our hands, Ish Cacao. Bringing inside vanilla now. To my vanilla. Hey, yeah, well, Sister Vanilla, we invite you to climb up into each one of our trees, into the tree of life, bringing your grace and your sensuality, bringing the divinity that you are, I am, we are, awake, sensual, sweet, soft, and gentle. Awaken the divinity within. Alleluia, so that this can be for the highest good of all, without compromise, to the flow of love, unconditional. Alleluia, ma. Oh, I need a grater. Unless I've got. Yeah, on the thank you, Pippa. On the side of the cacao altar, there's a white flat one that's standing there. Bringing inside cayenne, the fires of our passions. Open up the gate of the east to allow the rising light of each moment to support us, assist us to remember that now is the power of now. Now is the moment. Now is the moment. Makia! Alleluia! Now is the moment of power. Fire up the gates and fire up our doubts in the moment of the rising light, in the moment of now. I always forget that this one is so silly that they put holes in it, because you can't get nothing out those holes. So bringing inside now into the center, the nutmeg, and inviting the opening of our eyes, reaching over from the east gate with the rising light of now, walking the good red path of daily life to the fires of the west, inviting you to open the eye of our dreaming, each one of us, the dreaming of the Gaia, the dreaming of the stars, the dreaming of freedom, equality, love, balance, harmony, all of these things that we are feeling here today. Hey, somebody's going to get a big piece of nutmeg in their mouth. So we're bringing in the salts now. All of the salts that I've got in the house wanted to come. This is the salt from the Mediterranean Ocean, from the islands of Gozo. So we're inviting the ancient goddess energies of the primordial goddesses of Gigantia to support us in these works, inviting the ancient ocean of the Mediterranean to support us in these works, to sing and sound together with us, white horses of that sea, dance together with the Marys and the Magdalenes, with all of the frequencies of love, light, power, for freedom, born from equality, without compromise. Wash the shores of Africa, Africa, Europa, even the East. Wash our shores gracefully and feed out into the great ocean your blessings, the blessings of the ancient fertility goddesses, in service to the divinity that lives within all of creation. Hallelujah. So now we're bringing the salt from the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, here on the banks of Mama Africa, harvested by hand by the Khoisan people. Yes, we're inviting the energies of these people and this land and the great vast ocean, Mamilo Oceana. Mamilo Oceana. We're inviting you to hold the gate of the north, the gate of wisdom. The gate of wisdom, hold the gate of north, the great unknown, and wash all of our thoughts, our minds, wash the element of mind of all that we think we know, so that we can be free inside with the now. Makia. Aloha. Ie ike kala makia mana. Aloha. Manawa. Oh no. And calling in now and inviting the salts of the sandy salts, the salts of the desert, the sands of the ocean, oceans of sand, to walk from the great unknown into all that ever has been known. That place, super that it must survive. Inviting the salts of the desert to come inside with the wheel of the south, to wash our ancestors, to clean our past, to neutralize, that we can forgive and forget, that there's space to remember now. Hallelujah, that those stories that no longer need to be told can be forgotten. It's fine to forget them when we're no longer needing to told. So now inviting Cardamom to come inside here with the mystical realms, with the rainbow spirit frequencies of love, light, power, and peace. Hey, just us to integrate also with the water spirits, the Shu, to integrate the magic and the mystery of this now moment, to integrate the shifting geometries within our waters, to shift with them, to flow, to breathe, to play like children, to play with the magic that is within every moment, in service of the divinity that lives within all of creation. Yo, Rosa. Hey, yeah. So we're bringing Ma Rosa, the white rose, she who holds all the colors of the rainbow. We're inviting you to come inside together with the lotus, to open up our hearts and support our transmutation processes and the healing of our ancestors, those frequencies that we have inherited that no longer serve. Pierce the illusions, Ma Rosa. Take us into your gentleness with your sweet, sweet smiles. Open up the blessings through our voices, through our choices, that we can be free. Inside with the divinity we are, in truth. Help us to remember, Ma Rosa. Help us to remember in all timelines, across timelines, with this soul that is infinite and free. Of course. Hey, go, pay her back. We are inviting you to come inside now. Oh, okay, but you who teach us that to stand on our heads is a good way to root. To root into the stars is a good way to root. We're bringing you inside here with the two-leggeds and the four-leggeds, with the rooted and the shooting, to help us to remember that we're together. The plant kingdom and the animal kingdom, queendom, that we are a part of. Help us to remember that we're a family, Bogo. Bring us all together in your big shade and tell us the stories of truth. Tell us the stories of truth that are infinite, that can never be forgotten because they simply are. Help us to remember, Bogo Bear God. Ti amore la na 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 ni 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 ni. Laurel. Laurel. Open up the blessings, softness and gentleness, fierce and kind. Open the frequencies of divine inside with mind. Open healing waters flow, open truth frequencies flow uniquely inside with the rainbow within. Mother, Father, child within, begin. New family frequencies are flowing free and be free inside me and you are me, we are one, we together. Okaye. Help us to be playful in the song and dance our hearts. And opening again with every now moment start. Free flowing deeper inside light. In darkness to be resting. And embrace difference, embrace space within. Santa Maria Ganga Shehu Madrasa, singing Madrasa with Ganga. They like each other, they like each other, they like each other too much.
It's Ganjika.
Hey, Grace, Hayoka, we invite you to be playful inside our beings, to assist us to relax into who we are, to assist us to shift our frequencies and open our voices and our choices inside with the light of the moment, with gentleness and freedom in equal measure, without compromise to this thing, so that we can express our truth. Help us to sit in our seats as individuals, unique and free. Hey, we are together, Ma. We're opening up the 9, the 7, the 5, the 3, and the 1, bringing blessings of love, light, power, and the ability to balance inside the big light. The ability to balance inside the storm, that the frequencies of our higher self, what's it called? Higher self. Amakua. Our Amakua can stream centered within our beings, and we able to reach into the multi-dimensional beingness that we are. Balance. Yeah, that we become the flower at the center. That our hands and the hands of our hearts are open to receive and to give with love that is unconditional. In the practice of love that is unconditional, we know that it takes practice, and it's not an easy practice. It is a challenging practice because it's not one that we have known for very long on this planet. We just talk about it, but we don't really know it. So assist us to be the flower and open up the leaves so that we can photosynthesize with our own makia, our own higher selves, flowing through us. Body of earth I am, child of the earth and the suns. Assist us to remember Santa Maria, Ganga, hey, Mary Joanna, Great Hayoka. Assist us to be playful and to get over ourselves so that we can just have some fun. Because that's also why we're here, is to have some fun. It's number one. Yum, 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 it's 7:30, yeah? So it's a good time to eat some cacao now.
And to light the candle.
Yes, and nearly we can light the candle. Oh, we can light the candles now, actually, it's a good time. So can you light the candles behind us? Me? I will light the candles behind us. Hey. So we are lighting these candles. Is that one able to stand up straight so it doesn't trip on Daisy? We're lighting these candles now in keeping with the traditions of the Sabbath. Vogunam Zamani told me one day that, and I need one more long stick, please. Told me one day that the eve of the Sabbath, that the eve of the Sabbath is the best time to liberate those parts of our being and also souls who are trapped in the hell realms, from the hell realms. So it's also one of the reasons why we light candles and we pray, because it is a time when we go into the darkness to find those parts that are ready to be liberated and liberate them. So that's a nice story. I like it. And I keep the Sabbath. We keep the Sabbath in this house to the best of our ability. A little bit different to any of the religious traditions. In honor of my ancestors, I do these things. The Maria Magdalena. So close. So I'm lighting these three for the mothers, the fathers, and the children. For then Biggie, then Dao Manono. That means the grandfathers, our grandmothers, and our ancient ancestors. And yeah, Shakti, Shekinah, Sophia, within awaken the wisdom. Alleluia. So close. Alleluia. You want to say, don't you wish Maya?
Abun de Bushmaya, Nekadashimach, Tete Malkutach, Hadlan Lachma de Sun Kanan Yaumana, Washbochlan Wachdahayan Schwachen Makayabayan, Wela Patsan Minbisha, Metul de la Kay Malkutach, Wahale Watishbuchta, Le Alam Almin. Amen. Abun de Bushmaya.
Amen.
Yum, yum.
Ishkakau. Urianaya. Amore, amore, harmony. Hallelujah, Magai. So we're going to pass it around, and I would think let's just keep making music the whole time. And so I'm going to show you how you do it. If you get some messy somewhere on the floor, you're welcome to lick it up.
It's quite runny, eh?
Yeah, it's a runny one, so take care. I would suggest taking smaller doses because of the runniness.
I'm joking.
No honey.
No, we always eat bitter first. Bitter opens the taste buds, it dilates the taste buds. You want to play your rattle? Yeah. I've just heard it speaking to you. Yeah, that's Zoe and Rafa, do you want to put your names in the circle as well?
It's disconnected at the moment.
I can see them over there.
Maybe Gavin.
On the line. Yeah. And if you've got any, just speak loud enough that we can hear you.
She unmuted. Did she hear you?
No, I'm not muted.
I
Yeah.
don't think she did.
No, I'm not muted.
Yeah, it's not going to come through there. It's going to come
I think that you cannot hear me.
Oh, we're not gonna.
through them from there.
Your internet connection is unstable.
Okay.
Maybe I should check my laptop.
I can hear you. Like I can hear you.
There's Zoe. Yeah. Speak now, if we can hear you.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
The volume down.
No, she's just got to unmute herself.
No, she's unmuted.
No, I'm not muted.
I'm not muted.
There we go. We can hear you. We hear you.
Okay. Yeah, but I cannot hear you anymore.
We switched you off because we switched our sound off, otherwise we're going to feedback.
Ah, okay. So what is it that I have to do? I can't hear you.
Maybe just type to her time.
What is putting our names in the circle? What's that?
And if you got any, just speak loud enough that we can hear you.
That what is to put our names in the circle? I don't know what is that. What does that mean?
Say your name.
I just say my name.
It means just say your name.
Okay, so my given names are Soemi de Guadalupe. I don't have a Cucina name yet, but hopefully I will. So yeah, those are my names. And Rafa went to sleep, so this is me.
Okay, thank you.
I can hear.
Some cacao.
Let's sing a song while it comes through. La 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 The sound R is water. It moves downwards and washes, fills the cups of our containers, overflows, reaches the horizons. The sound A moves from this center I am, out in the four directions. Le la le la le la le, hey! Le la le la le la le la le, le la le la le la le la le, hey! Le la le la le la le la le, le la le la le la le la le. out in the four directions within. Healing waters flow in all seven directions within. Mama Gaia. So if any of you are curious, what I brought inside now was inside with the cacao, yes. Was first some more rainwater. I mean, not rainwater, rose water. Why? I brought some more, it's a cause. We were singing inside with Ae. And this is very good medicine to send the rose frequencies in the four directions inside with the waters of creation, inside with the earth, what is also air. And then what I brought inside is this one, is Vumamhlope, that one. It says yes to the big white light, this one. There's a root from Africa, it's not psychedelic in any way. It says yes to the big white light. It says yes to the yes, yeah. And then I brought inside some drops of organic ginger essential oil, because that root also wanted to come inside with essential oil vibes, and I'm having fun about that. It's a new experiment for me. And then what wanted to come inside is some cinnamon coming around like a holding place for that white light, like a container, like a poiki, like a kamba, like a clay pot, that cinnamon, like the belly, so it can help to digest, so to help us to digest the reality, because these days, the big white light is so strong. It's shining on all the things we don't want to see. So we need a lot of help to digest the reality. Ne? All of us, everybody, one of us, nobody is getting left out of this. Even our inner children are getting that light shine on us, isn't it? That all the different ages of ourselves. When we're seeing those things, it's difficult to digest. So now we've got the help of cacao to come and help us now. And we're sending it out in the four directions. Alleluia. Alleluia. Amen.
Did you put honey?
No, it's not honey yet.
I feel that my grandmother's prayers over us this evening. One of her nicknames was Mama Rosa.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Mama Rosa. Tokozugoko. 8 to the end. It's coming now, the honey, but not yet. Has anyone got anything that you'd like to bring into the space now that you want to sing, or a story that you want to tell, or a golden question mark that we can open up in the sky and see what rains out of that?
I'd like to share something. It's just a word, or not just a word, it's a word. And I'm sure from the ones here that are more knowing of the Sanskrit words, or it just came through for me, Kante. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I went to go research it. And when you were speaking now about the cinnamon, because it has a lot of different meanings, and some of the meanings that it has is to sing. A globular shaped temple, a round temple. a glass of erotic sentiment, beloved Dakini. It's also a musical term. And that word was now a lot with me when you were speaking about
Hey, thank you so much for bringing that. It's beautiful. All of those different meanings are magnificently, profoundly supportive of everything that we're about here, isn't it?
Yes.
When you turn on the light, is it fine?
No, too bright.
But it's everywhere dark otherwise. So
Where?
maybe we turn on that light.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump. It's okay. It's over there underneath the African Madonna. Gracias.
Put a softer glow in here.
Yeah.
That's better.
Or we just hang the cloth over it.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fabulous. Okay. Has anyone else got anything else that they'd like to bring?
I'd like to tell a short story.
Okay.
It's just a story. My association with cacao is from when I think I was 4 or 5 years old. And it wasn't real cacao, it was the sugary thing that we had at Christmas time in the former Quality Street. But I was well brought up. So I took it around for my relatives. And at 4 or 5, I could tell that by the time there were still 3 relatives left and there were only 3 chocolates, that I wasn't going to get any. But I carried on in my brave, well-behaving way. But when I got to the last person, I burst into tears and ran over to my mum with this empty Quality Street box. And my mum whipped off the layer between the 2 layers. There's a whole other layer. I was in deep trauma and super upset. And I went to extreme ecstasy of having a choice of whichever one I wanted. I did that spike, sorting out the rest of my life.
Hey! That's such a great story. Oh, wow. The Quality Street story. Oh, that's magnificent. Ish. You also have a story, Pippa.
I don't have a story,
Okay.
but I want to thank you for being the Rainbow Bridge. It's, who shines the light and speaks the songs of God, anchors it, brings in all the elements and the depths of nature
And the rainbow.
held it here. It's to where we had to bridge it to shepherds. And I honor him for that, for being a bridge.
Bridging the worlds. Thank you. Thank you. Sure. Your words are strong. They bring the rain.
I can't see the mountain.
Yeah, it's kind
We're in the mist.
We've been
Going
white,
through the
we're having a
veil.
whiteout.
Inside.
Shakti Shekina Sophia. Hey, Mama. Hey, hallelujah. Okay. Is the cacao's nearly here? You see, now it's coming the time for the bees.
It feels like it would be nice to sing happy birthday to you or make a happy birthday.
We can sing. Can you sing? Can you teach them the birthday song? Nalea, can you come and sing the birthday song and teach them when your dad's back?
It's boring.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes. You're having fun.
My
Just
mom
everybody
said
having
something
fun.
very sweet to me yesterday. She unfortunately suffering with some back troubles, so she had to get an epidural. But she said to me, I've had 3 epidurals in my life, and that was when 3 of us were born. And she said, and all 3 of them brought something beautiful. So, and the 4th one is going to be a rebirth for me this time.
Hey, that's beautiful.
Sure.
Makes me so.
Yeah, my mom and I both did that.
Thank you.
Space.
So who's going to lead the teaching? Vernon.
What?
I thought the day was.
This song, I want to just say why I asked them to do this, because this song is magical. And I pray that every single one of you has the opportunity to have it sung to you by many people who sing in harmonies and rounds, the words, because it's magical. It is having this song sung to me on my birthday in the past, in those occasions when we lived in the farm in McGregor. It was like such a blessing. So learn this song and take it home with you as well. So you can teach it to all the friends and all your family. We'll light some incense. It's lighted. Good. And we can also sing it for the whole Mama Gaia and humanity too.
Yeah, but we want to sing it to you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So cool.
Then I'm going to join you off a little bit and sing it with you as well.
Maybe.
Okay, let's go.
To you we sing, and happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth. To you we sing, and happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on you. We sing, happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth. We sing, happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth. We sing, happiness we bring, to celebrate our birth, an angel here on earth. Happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, to celebrate our birth, an angel here on earth. Happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, celebrate your birth.
I want to sing now and for the earth, okay? I'm going to try to sing.
To celebrate your birth, to celebrate your birth, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth. Happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth. To celebrate your birth, and happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth. Here on earth, to celebrate your birth, and happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, and angel here on earth, to celebrate your birth, and happiness we bring, to celebrate your birth, and celebrate your birth, and celebrate your birth, and celebrate your birth.
Now bring it all inside each one of you.
Angel here on earth, an angel here on earth, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth, an angel here on earth, to celebrate your birth, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth, an angel here on earth, to celebrate your birth, an angel here on earth.
Gracias. Can I put the honey in and then we eat cacao while you tell a story?
Okay.
Okay. But you must also eat cacao even if you're eating with your mouth full. Don't let it pass you without taking some more. Okay. And so the way we call in the bees is by making the sound the same as them. Zzz. This one helps to untangle our crown petals and replug them into the places where they are most necessary in this moment to serve the divinity I am. So close.
Okay.
Story time.
Story on this evening, 20 years ago and 24 years ago, Lauren and I were beautiful, full ripe moons. We were full. And on this night, we both went into labor. Wow. And Nikumoyo was born. And Sky
Both of our first.
20 years ago.
Yes.
Sky was born in the morning.
You were going
So
to
was
labor.
Niku. Yeah.
And Niku
Was born at 1:30, 31 minutes past 1, I believe, in the morning.
Yeah. Wikipedia. 20 years ago today.
20 and 24. That's magical. I never thought of that like that before. Yeah?
yeah, I just also realized.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's so cool. The synchronicities are profound, huh?
Yeah, 20 and 24. Add up.
So your son was born tomorrow. Well, no.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's his
1:30
birthday.
in the morning.
He turns 22.
I was in labor now, and a bunch of my friends, our friends, had stayed, and so there were 9 grown-ups in our flat in St. James, opposite the tidal pool. When I was in labor, even we went to swim, and I had a contraction on the beach. It was really nice. And I woke up the whole block of flats because I didn't know what I was doing. We had an hour and a half long crash course in how to have a baby. The Friday before he was born on the Monday morning. I think it was the Monday morning. Well, Tuesday morning. My birthday was the Monday. Yeah. Yeah. And Dylan, who used to, Dylan, who showed up on that morning, my old school friend, was one of Simon's best friends as well. He just showed up after many years, didn't see him. He arrived at my parents' house where we were sleeping outside in the caravan and spent the day with us. Yeah. So many synchronicities. Thank you.
And then,
Yeah.
2 years later, we birthed our second children.
Yes.
This time I had a son, and now I had a daughter. And they both are the same age, 1
Yeah.
month apart.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. On the second of the second and the first of the third.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, magical. Very magical.
Total twinkle brother and sisters.
play something on the guitar?
Yeah, sure.
Tara.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
We have to sing her into the house properly now because she's sitting up there now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's very tasty, hey?
And that honey is apple honey. If you taste it on its own, you can taste the apple juice. Thank you.
It's very gentle, beautiful honey. Oh, I love that apple. I'm using it only for cacao. Thank you. As a pimple.
And so cacao on the pimple. the cacao painted pimple.
It's my beauty spot.
Oh,
Yeah, comes cattle, coming from the south, walking through a rainbow bridge in the womb of creation. You see all that we've ever known, getting born again, coming inside the womb through the rainbow bridge into the fire at the center to transmit. Coming to the Vajra. I cannot reach. You must reach over to me, sister, because I can't do this alone. Yo! Hallelujah!
Yes, cacao.
Reminding me of two songs my mom taught me when I was little. Two animals, the crocodile and the lion. And the crocodile song goes, a hungry crocodile, sitting in the jungle, a hungry crocodile. He's going to bite your bum. He's going to bite your bum. Hey, little girl, he's going to bite your bum. And the other one was, little lion in the woods, he is very sad, 'cause he has no friends. Poor little lion, little lion, play with us, come and play with Georgie, come and play with Tom, be our friend.
Gracias.
Comes around again.
Yum, yum. This is very yummy.
So I can tell you the story of Egypt.
Yay!
So we traveled as a group of 9 from South Africa, and we were a mixture of nationalities. We had a Belgian lady, we had a Dutch man, we had a French woman, and the rest of South African. And it was very much initiation for me in terms of what I experienced in my spiritual rebirth. And we were in the Great Pyramid of Giza on the 14th. And that was very much to me about really grounding in the divine feminine energies. And we were having a private ceremony in the King's Chamber. And I had the opportunity to lie in the tomb and take in the position. And there was an incredible magnetism in that space that realigned my spine and my pelvis. Wow. I could feel it like almost like a key. You know, it was an opening. And thereafter there was when I left the tomb and went into to join the other participants, I was guided by the guide who knew nothing about what we were doing to the center of the room, and he showed me the triangle, the inverted, so it was, where am I now? Like that.
Torcos.
Yeah?
Yoni shape.
The yoni shape. And I then took my position over it like this, with the yoni shape, with my yoni shape, and there was this visualization of the umbilical cord dropping into the earth. And every single other participant had that same image in their heads when it happened, when we spoke about it afterwards.
Wow.
It was quite profound. And the message that came to me was, I was born for this moment, and I'm born in this moment. And that for me was deeply profound, but I think that it actually applies to every moment.
Siavuma.
Yeah?
Siavuma. We agree.
And I think this is it. It's this moment now.
Now is the moment of power. Thank you. Now is the moment of birth. Hey, beautiful story. Thank you.
Thank you.
Festival. Go. Fast reaching.
This is the best cake I've ever had. Birthday cake.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake.
Just remember to drink lots of water, everybody. Cacao is a powerful detox.
Spiral out of the circle, even though we don't wish to. We must meet with other families.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are driven all the way from Plett today.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you for coming and arriving so magnificently on time.
Perfect time.
So good to see you.
Merry meet and merry part, merry meet and merry meet again, until we meet again, until we meet again.
Thank you. Thank you. When it leg and maybe.
Oh, the leg can bust the gift.
Yeah. Thank you. Sweetie, will you buzz your dad and his heart? Thank you.
Bye guys. Safe travel through the mist.
Love to Nesta and Chris and Richard and Shawnee and everybody there. Yummy. You know what I think is a good technical sort is I think it would be really great to figure out how to use the camera, video camera for the thing so that we can see everybody in the circle. You can, you know, like even if we're taking turns, yeah, even if we're taking turns to hold the thing so that nobody has to hold it all the time. Okay? So that the storyteller can be seen. Because at the moment we have static camera pointed.
We need a special thing to hook up the video camera.
Okay. Yeah. I know that we don't have it yet.
Hey. Yeah, clearly. Exactly.
Camera light and put it over there.
It's very, very bright though. Okay. Oh, we didn't like those ones.
It's LED though, so you can put a copper.
Richard, that light bulb hanging down there. There's a little button that you push at the top, but then you have to use two hands because the light itself is loose. So you have to lift the light into its socket.
It's a horrible light.
There we go.
Yeah, but it's very bright.
Horrible.
Or the bedside table lights.
Very not nice LED light.
Okay, they say no.
Too
Simon's going to get a different one. Is there anyone? I'm trying to see who else is there.
I don't know. It's just Zoe.
I thought I saw Gali coming.
Oh, Jovanka is with us as well. Jovanka is there, and Gali and Lynn are, New are there. So Jovanka is in Portugal.
Hello.
And hi guys, Gali and Liu are in Britain, and Zoe is in Bangkok, and we are in Cape Town. Good vibes. And I should be looking this way because you guys are seeing that one. I don't know how this is working, but it's working. Yeah, let's sing a song.
We like it.
Good vibes. Let's light his incense.
Teata, om bekante, maha bekante, danse samut kate soa. Teata, om bekante, maha bekante, danse samut kate soa. Teata, Om Bekante, Bekante, Maha Bekante, Ranze Samut Gati Soa. Bekante, bekante, maha bekante, danse samukate soha. Oh, teata, oh, bekante, bekante, maha bekante, danse samukate soha. Teata, oh, bekante, bekante, maha bekante, danse samukate soha. Om bekande, bekande, maha bekande, ranze samukate soha. Bekande, 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 maha bekande, ranze samukate soha. Om bekande, bekande, maha bekande, ranze samukate soha. Teata, Om Bekante, Bekante, Maha Bekante, Ranze Samukate Soha. Take it away, Bakasha.
Gate para sam gate bodhiswa. Om gate para sam gate bodhiswa. Om gate para sam gate bodhiswa. Om Amama Kaya Guru Hallelujah. Amen.
Parasangate Bodhiswaha Gate Gate Parasangate Gate Parasangate Bodhiswaha Gate Gate Parasangate Parasangate Bodhiswaha Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We're going to play this one now. You're welcome to join me in however it sounds like was a good idea.
It's so nice to see you dance again, Carla. It's been a long time. We met at a party when we were still being very naughty. Now we're only a little bit naughty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you made on the dance floor?
Actually on the bus home. And then we met in Abantu afterwards on Mount Street.
Hallelujah. Amen, 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 amen.
Thanks, Harifa.
Shehu, ma enkosi, hallelujah. Nkulunkulu, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
The ocean song.
Hallelujah. Okay, let's sing that, and then I want to bring the fire afterwards. Hallelujah. This one brings the fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the fire instrument. And there was light.
That's creates a very interesting silhouette effect.
You have to stick it on the roof, I think, Si. If you point it at the roof, then it might bounce down.
No, you do the fire song. I don't feel like actually doing that one.
Okay. No, I feel like doing it now. Okay, I'll sing the fire. I'll do the fire.
Then you do the water
I'm
afterwards.
fine. I'm fine. If everybody else is fine.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
fine.
great.
Okay.
Now people can see us again. The whole world's watching us.
So we were just inside.
The whole
So
world's watching us. In the infant now.
we were just inside now with. Where did we come from now? We came from the medicine Buddha. Calling in our medicine, calling in the medicine of now. Inviting and recognizing in the medicine of
The
now.
medicine of
That now is a new birth. Every moment, every now is a birth. And then we were sending it out into the beyond, beyond, infinitely beyond, beyond and beyond, awakening. So be it. We sent it out many times in ripples. So now I want to invite entry into the center more deeply, inviting entry into, so sitting in the place between our hips and allowing our tailbones to extend and root down into the ground. Yeah. Allowing our tailbones to extend into the ground so that we can feel well balanced
inside with the Trinity I am. And inviting that from that place, the light of creation that flows from the below, there beneath us inside the ground, to shine up through our bodies, shine all the way up like a light shining into the darkness, like light shining into the infinite. So connecting now with the infinite that is within, the infinite within, let's put it like that. Just bringing our awareness and our imagining those powerful gifts that we have got about imagining inside this being I am, the infinite within. I am infinite within. I am within infinite now. And then inviting also the light from the sun and the many suns. There inside the sky, beyond the sky waters, beyond the blue, there inside the sky, inviting that light inside to shine, and those points of light to connect into stories, to inspire us, to rise up higher, to lift ourselves, to lift up into ourselves, to lift up within self, that we can be free inside this now that is infinite.
In the togetherness, Bokai.
And I want to say, while I'm playing this one, you don't have to be quiet. You can join me in some way. Let's go deep inside with that infinity listening space and explore the vast openness, the vastness of space within.
Kitty tune.
Yeah, is it that time already?
It just spoke.
Really? I was just thinking
Hey, it's finished.
Hey, base.
Good pass. Thank you. Thokozani bogogo. Thokozani mekehla. Thokoza. Hallelujah. Hey, grandmothers and grandfathers, you are so brave. You walk with us along these paths and these times which are so unfamiliar to all of you. You are opening up your voices these days more and more and more. You are so ready to let go and letting go more and more of those things that you've been holding on to. You are so brave. We're giving you respects now. We're saying thank you for bringing us what you have brought us, these bodies, these lives. We say thank you, and we say thank you that now you're more and more giving it over to us, giving us those blessings that we have come to these bodies for, and giving us those lessons that we have come to these bodies for. Gracefully and swiftly we're calling for these things so that we can become free. All of us, those timelines, let us bring them all into the now. Alleluia. Hey, Bokaya, we are together. Wenya, as one. Amen. Alleluia. Okay. Now the light seems very bright. Sure. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm going to get my eyes back now. So deep, so strong. Roots hold on forever. Hold on. Reach out your arms to the Yama of creation. Reach out your arms to the Yama of creation. Roots so deep, roots so strong, roots hold on forever. Hold on. Roots so deep, roots so strong, roots hold on forever. Hold on. Roots so strong, roots hold on, hold on. Coming inside with the white lights of freedom, the rainbow singing within. Come inside with the dark black emotion, the feelings that flowing freely. Silent, sweetly dark rainbows within, every unity being within. Opening freely deep in the darkness, the roots flowing freely within. Opening freedom, the flowing, the being, creation is infinite now. Roots of emotion and freely are flowing inside with devotion free. Choose to be me, choose be me, infinitely being free. Choosing me inside with the divinity I am, we are all that is. Together, Bokaye, when we are one. Hallelujah, amen. We've got 10 minutes of ceremony left. Maya G, we've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to closing. Yalla, yalla, chick chack. I'd like to sing the water song. Can we sing the water song, Maya G?
The Japanese one. Or the Agua de Luz one.
Aqua one, and I want to mix in my ocean song. I want to try that. Agua de Luz.
Share a story quickly about these beads because this is my birthing necklace that was put together just before I gave birth to my son Lucien. And when we did the welcoming ceremony a month before his birth, everyone who attended the ceremony was given a bead. And they had to hold the bead and say a prayer for his life that was coming into the world through me. And then I wore it when I birthed him. Yeah, and I don't know why I'm sharing that. I just felt called to bring this in because somehow in the celebration of your birth, it feels like we're actually celebrating all
of our births,
all of our births,
and Tanya's story from the pyramid.
Yes, that ties in perfectly.
Yeah. Now
we are always
birth.
birthing in every moment. We are rebirthing into every moment anew. Yeah, the amazing blessing it is to have a life. And to also bring forth life as a woman through your body. It's quite phenomenal.
Yeah. Damn painful, but really great.
Yeah.
There was love.
Yeah, it's a real miracle.
Yeah.
It just feels very special to also just remember that all the blessings that everyone brought. Beautiful, beautiful son.
Thank you. Kumoya. So I'm going to see if I can. The ocean taught me a song, and I'm going to see if I can mix it in with this well-known song.
En tus ojos se cual infinitas se bañan las estrellitas.
I have to put a cap on when I sing this one, otherwise it's not comfortable for my voice.
En tus ojos se cual infinitas se bañan las estrellitas, mamá. Tus ojos se cual infinitas se bañan las estrellitas, mamá. Agua de luz, agua de estrella, Pachamama ven al cielo. Agua de luz, agua de estrella, Pachamama ven al cielo. Limpia, limpia, limpia corazón
agua brilhante, sana, sana, sana corazón, agua bendita, calma, calma, calma corazón, agua del cielo. Calma corazón, agua del cielo. Pachamama, Pachamama, Madre Tierra, Pachamama, 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 Madre Tierra, Pachamama. Tus ojos se igualen genita, se bañan las estrellas, mamá. En tus ojos se igualen genita, se bañan las estrellas, mamá. Agua de luz, agua de estrella, Pachamama bendita, agua de luz, agua de estrella, Pachamama limpia, limpia, limpia corazón, agua brillante, sana corazón, agua bendita, calma corazón, agua del cielo. Calma corazón, agua del cielo. Pachamama, Pachamama, Madre Tierra, Pachamama, 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 Madre Tierra, Pachamama. My sister, you whisper your blessings to me. A passing free, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem. That other my sister, you whisper your
Nothing but shores and sands of time. Breathing within the divine. No moment fear. Breathing through me. Slipping away. Breathing
Yeah. We're supposed to close the ceremony at 9 o'clock. I want to sing one more song. Can I sing the other water song? Do you want to try find the one, the dancing stream?
Oh, I don't know.
It's quite challenging. Okay, thank you. Maybe you can find some rhythm with it. The dancing stream song. And then, hey?
Is that that one?
No, I made it.
Dancing stream.
This song was written over like 10 years apart. Well, they didn't get written. Actually, I did write them down. Otherwise, I would have forgotten them by now. And the first one happened in Israel when I was about 21 years old, 22. And I was beside a little stream there, and the first part came. And then many years later, I was in Germany, and I was there by a stream. That one, the second part talks about when I come out of the water, because I went to that stream with salty water running down my face, and I climbed inside the water of the stream. And then when I came out, then the second part of the song came. And I usually sing it 3 times. And it's nobody's ever put any instrumentation with it. So if you want to have a go, that'll be super cool. Maybe it's a good idea to start with the frog. And it pitch jumps each time, so you've got to watch out for that. Yeah, I sang it last week.
Okay, maybe I can't play it on guitar if you're going to jump pitches.
Sitting beside a dancing stream, music and melodies fill my dream. Dreams here become reality. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. Sitting beside a dancing stream, music and melodies fill my dream. Dreams here become realities. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. There we go, up again. Sitting beside a dancing stream, music and melodies sing my dream. Dreams here become realities. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing.
sing my dream. Dreams here become reality. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Now that I have come up, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come up, all the colors singing. Now that I have come up, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come up, all the colors singing. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Music and melodies fill my dream. Dreams here become reality. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. Now that I have come out, all the colors brightly shining. Now that I have come out, all the colors singing. Sitting beside a dancing stream. Music and melody sing my dream. Dreams here become reality. Sitting beside a dancing I think it's good with just percussion here. We can even have drums because it's got that Celtic kind of like. Yeah, it's a waltz. It's a three. Yeah. Okay. He's doing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, all the things that mix in with
It's
the.
kind of a waltz, but it's
double
more,
waltz.
it's more
More like a-
indigenous. It's like gang, 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 gang. It's like a clave kind of.
It's more like a
As long as everybody's got the
6/8
three,
and a 3/4.
and it'll stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to close the space of ceremony now, so that we can all go have something to eat. And Sai, do you want to come and close, quick love? And close together. Yeah, the cacao.
Oh, it was nice.
Close my appetite, but I think when we get to the food, then it's probably going to taste good enough to eat. Yeah. I want to, yeah, let's see. So I'd like to, in this closing circle, I want to,
It can't be too long because I've got, I have to go again because the food's on hot.
do you want to turn it off quickly so that it doesn't burn?
He wants to eat it.
No, I want to eat it up. I'm trying to eat it up.
All right. Do you want to turn it down? Because I'd really like to, this is a ceremony, so I'd also
Yes.
like to give the people who are online a chance to say like 3 words,
Okay.
each
so we're gonna
person
be
to
quick.
close space, yeah. Can you just turn it down to its lowest
I'll do
volume?
it.
Okay,
I'll just do it.
thank you. So people online, can we change can you change it to gallery view? So that in the top right corner there,
Right, just click on it.
click there and choose gallery view. There we go. So we can see who's here. There's Jovanka and Gali and New and Zoe. Okay, so I'm going to pass this. It's like a feathered serpent, global rainbow, dancing green and gold stick.
Perfect for the occasion.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Around the circle. And when it comes to Kali, then we're going to go onto the screen. And I'll just say who's next. So everybody, if you can come close enough to your screen so that you can open your mic when it's time to
I'm
talk.
going to need to mute this here when they speak, and then we're going to turn that up.
Okay.
Okay, so Richard,
So we
can
need 2
you
controllers.
do the turn that one up one after Kali has spoken? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry that we can't turn the screen around easily so everybody can see. Where am I talking to? This one.
No, that one.
That one.
No, that one. Look, now you're facing. Now you're facing that one.
That's the YouTube thing, so it's behind.
Okay, that's the YouTube with the lag.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
so I'm sorry that I can't show you guys each other. If you can see each other, can't you?
Into gallery mode.
Then oh yay. Okay, so my brain isn't like quite working with this all yet. So I want to just pass the stick around and invite each person who's present here to say a few words of blessing into your own lives, which is also all of our lives, for this next period of time, especially this moon cycle, which started with a Pluto conjunct Capricorn, which is like the bee's knees because our structures are being totally and utterly pulled apart now. Inside with the darkness, inside with the unseen things are all being surfaced now. Inside with our karmas and the karmas of our ancestors are all being brought to light now so that we can restructure. So I'm going to invite each one of us to speak blessings into this next cycle of time. Let's say it inside with 1 month, because we're going to do this again next month. We haven't set the date yet, but for sure it's a good idea to do it when the new moon is in the sky. It's not dark anymore, we can see it now. Doesn't matter exactly how many days big it is, but we'll do it at that time. I think it's a good idea. Dream and ideals, practicalities, adjustable, let you know. Okay, and so I'm going to wait until last and put the eye outwards. Thank you, Maya. First, wait before we go around. I want to say thank you. Bye. Thank you. Yeah.
So 3 words.
You can say some few words. Some few words, yeah, like that. What you need to say to speak blessings into your life, into the path ahead.
I channel the frequencies of light and love and peace onto the planets. I am a frequency carrier of love. I call in more golden light and golden love for this golden age we are now entering. I ask that all shadow be transmuted through the rainbow light. The light and the dark rainbow light. The light and the dark rainbow light. I ask for a crystalline grid in the flower of life, golden in light, to be placed around our whole planet. I ask for the whole entire frequency of Gaia Mama Tara to be continually raised until everything comes into unison and unity consciousness. I ask to be aligned with my own higher soul frequencies. And I ask to be a channel for the unified field of consciousness, which we are all a part of. Calling in humility as we continue to transform. Calling in patience for ourselves and each other in our process of transformation. And calling in all the new light codes that are ready to seed and awaken within us, to birth onto the planet, that we can anchor these light codes and higher frequencies that are needed to bring in the full shift of consciousness that is underway. May it be so. It is so. So be it. Namaste.
Aloha.
Metakuya oyasi.
Thokoza.
Calling in lots more cacao
Mm.
and cacao love and the depth of the essence of what cacao can bring.
Hey.
In confidence to be my truest infinite self in this finite body.
Hey. Yeah, I love it when you do that. That's so good.
Me too.
Calling in continued grace, authenticity, balance between heaven and earth, courage and groundedness to bring heaven into a grounded space on earth. Calling in greater abilities to understand and really receive and feel gratitude, not just think it.
Siyavuma.
Have courage to continue. And expansion to expand the prayers into a greater space than just myself.
Yeah.
I'm cutting all cords that don't serve me anymore. Oh. Just stop now. I'll go on forever. Thokoza, mahalo, satnam.
Thokoza. Can you pass me that computer, please? Unplug it and pass it to me. I actually want to point it to each of you because it's, you need to see it then. Everybody needs to see. So that's Maya, and that's Chelsea, and now it's Richard.
So wonderful.
Gratitude for all that is. Gratitude as the cornerstone, the foundation of manifestation. Gratitude to my son and his mom, to my mom and her son, to my ancestors all, to this land, to my beautiful community, people I love, deep gratitude. Gratitude to cacao. The heart opening togetherness, the music, the love. Forever grateful. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Hey, Basi.
Thank you for all the wonderful journeys that we've been on together tonight, and for the rest of the coming times, and for everyone to have a strong skin to protect their very soft and precious insides.
I would like to read something from your birthday present.
Yay. Where is it? I put it over there, I think, on that table.
On the piano.
Oh, on the piano. It's a
The
book.
book on the piano.
A yellow book.
Kan jy ook in Engels
Yes, I'll translate it. Okay. So
translate?
I asked my Buddha ancestors verskoon my van my Afrikaans kort 'n bietjie oefening. But I'm just going to open and see what comes up.
Gooi hom, boekie, gooi hom.
Oh, okay. Gebed vir die nuwe jaar. So prayer for the new year. Ek hoor u, Here, spreek in woord en stiltes, in die sagte suiging van die wind. Spreek nou, ek is u kind. So I hear you, Lord, speak in words and in silence, in the soft, like blowing whispers of the wind. Speak now, for I am a child. Tevore was ek blind. U het my aangeraak en nuut gemaak, vol lig en vry. U het my gevind. Before I was blind, but you touched me and made me new, full of light and free. You found me. O kom, o heilig my, hou met my maaltyd, bly in my, in elkeen wat u vrees, vervul my met u gees. O come, oh, bless me, like join me in a meal, maaltyd. Stay in me, in every one that glorifies you and praises you. Fill me with your great spirit. Seën self my werk, u werk, my hart, my hande. Sterk my, Christus, laat ek leef vir u. En vir u kerk. Amen. So bless myself and bless my work, which is your work, my heart and my hands. Strengthen me, Christ, that I may live for you and for your church. Amen. So with this prayer, I bring in Christ consciousness, my first teacher, Yeshua, and I believe that the original sin was shame, and that the salvation that Christ offers us is that he took on all of that shame, that we may be free from that. So by living for Christ and in Christ, we forgive ourselves and we forgive all of those, that we may be freed from the yoke of shame and live in unconditional love. I've had a very hard time forgiving myself and particularly my parents recently. So I think, I'm bringing that in.
Hallelujah.
Consciousness. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
All the words. I want to ask, I pray for the light to come in and show everyone what truly is, without illusion, without doubt, clear knowing of who we really are and what we are here for. I ask for fierce grace and compassion, an opening in our hearts to turn towards constriction with openness, so that we may integrate duality, come in a field of unity where there's space for my perspective and yours, making space, honoring our pain, honoring the massive trauma in this world, for the space that it's digging in our hearts. to make that space wider and deeper for when the waters come to heal. There's so much space to hold love in all of us. All
Made
of
some more
us.
space.
Making space, making space. My ouma Grootjie het gesê, liewer in die wye wêreld as in die noue buik. Rather in the big wide world than in the narrow tummy. I ask for lightness so we can also not take ourselves so seriously. And remember that that the laughter is also the biggest medicine. And may it unify us. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I would like to also, for the waters of the earth that has so much healing to bring us, give a blessing, because there's much cleaning and much healing to do.
Yeah, basi.
Okay, we're going to go onto the internet now. Can we do so this one I must put the volume up.
And then switch the volume.
Okay.
So
Is it
everyone's not going to be able to hear us now.
Okay, so Zoe.
You're up, baby. Me first? Okay. So I want to thank you all first for this peaceful, beautiful moment. It's a great celebration and a great way of celebrating life. I would like to call in for this new moon cycle. The frequencies of clarity for my benefit, but also for the benefit of all that there is. Also of assertiveness to make the best decisions for all of us. And innovation, creativity, kindness, and compassion. Because I think that this new world that is being created needs all of those tools. So, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and gratitude. And that's it. Thank you.
Let's go to, yeah, thank you, Sissy. Let's go to Gully. Yes, you.
I can't hear you very well, but did you say my name?
I did, Gully. Your turn to give a blessing into your life.
Can you hear me okay?
We can.
Okay. Well, maybe before I do my blessing, I saw an image a few minutes ago. It was I was listening, and I saw a boy walking along the shore of consciousness. He saw 5 rocks, and he took those rocks and he put them in a shape. And when the sea hit those rocks, it made a form, a shape as it hit against them. And the shape it made was love. And so I guess one blessing that I pick is that we move the rocks that we can make in our lives to change the shapes that we live, so that the energy that swims around us and that we swim in can take new forms, kind of forms of interconnected love, that our lives will journey towards the wisdom of how to do this. And for myself, in this experience of being me and separate, I guess I hope to find courage to let go of my ideas, to allow myself to be moved more easily by the universe towards joy and what feels free and good and easy, and away from things that feel like I have to fight for what I desire and what feels good. So I, for this month, wish that for myself, and I also want to give gratitude for the serendipity that has brought me the love I have here and the love I have over there, and the support and the kindness that surrounds me. Thank you.
And a strong vision, huh? Really.
Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
I'm very grateful. First of all, I'm grateful for lovely songs and like gatherings. Even it's virtually, I feel like the joy and the peaceful feeling while I just feel human being gather together and then celebrate life together, which is something I'm really grateful to be part of. And I'm really grateful for beautiful singing, beautiful song, and beautiful intentions. And I would like to calling in healing energy, lots of love and connections. And I would like to pray for empowering for me, for other people, and for community, for connections, being able to be authentic and also connected with other people. Yeah, that's for me simple. But yeah, truly wish to have that. Thank you.
Good vibes, thank you. And I. Ivanka.
Lily, happy birthday! Deep gratitude that I can be all the way in Portugal and still take part in this magic. Thank you. Yes, it was so, I didn't stay for the whole ceremony, but I just managed to pop in and see what I did see. It was the first ceremony that I saw you and Sai holding space together, and it was so beautiful for me. There was a moment where I just choked up. So thank you. I am calling in union and togetherness and partnership, connection. I'm calling in more kura for this COVID. I'm calling in tribe. I'm calling in the courage to shine bright, to step into the light, to step into the power. And I'm calling in more knowledge and patience for navigating this new earth and releasing all my karmic struggle And yes, it is just so beautiful to be part of this. So thank you and happy birthday, La.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to swap them back. I'm muting this one.
There we go. It's off. It's off. I turned it off already. I turned it off here. No. Okay, mute it here. The top is, where's it? Okay. Lee.
As we bring forth all of this abundance and all of this change, I would also like to call in gentleness and compassion for my nervous system, for everybody else's here and the planets as we adjust to all of these massive changes at the moment. And just that we all hold each other in gentleness as we navigate this, and just help each other with love and compassion. Thank you.
We all have the freedom and the courage to be able to flow and to be who we really are. And may all the obstacles that are standing in the way of that fall away.
Somenetswa.
Parasamgati for this one. Hey. It's been interesting the journey, because earlier this week on my birthday the two of us were on the floor with the wood, Boga, and it was very strong ceremony for me, and I'm still inside with it really. It's extending to here, and it's had me feeling very exhausted. Exhausted because 1 year ago on my birthday, 12th of January 2020, we had this big conjunction of Sun and Saturn and Pluto. And now we had the Sun and Pluto and the new moon. And Saturn has moved on. So it feels like that kind of struggle and effort is not there. But it also means that the fires of transformation of Pluto are unmitigated. There's not that kind of like solid grindingness of Saturn there. It's just like now, it's just like opening. And it feels like now it's like everything which happened last year, in some ways its path is clearer, but it's also cutting deeper. It's like there's nowhere to hide anymore. And you know, there's a sense of wanting to struggle against the rising closing up of many frequencies, many people that are being shut away in their homes, and it's like wanting to struggle against that and set them free. But then, as I'm feeling that and wanting to talk to them and tell them to not get shut away, I'm also seeing that actually with many people, there's not the maturity to embrace freedom. And it feels like that is the that is the choice which is being faced with, we are being faced with. The choice we are being faced with is to grow up, to take on the responsibilities of life, of living on a planet, to take it seriously, to stop running around like deranged little emperors and squandering all the gifts. And it's hard because I see that deranged emperor in myself. Narcissus, the aspect of ego. And as I turn to face that, and I ask for courage, and I ask for strength, and strength to face what is coming, and to stay free, and to stay out of judgment, and to stay away from war, and to stay away from the fight. But also to also stand in my freedom. And I ask that those of us who choose freedom can also acknowledge the responsibility that comes with that freedom. And we can embrace the responsibility and the freedom together. The wings and the roots. Tukos, tukaya. Basi.
Thank you. Okay. So me, I'm praying that I'm calling for patience, for deep, slow breaths, to really, really, really embrace the now, to get used to being now. Yeah. And noticing the beauty that's all around me now, in every moment, and the gifts that are presenting now, in every moment, and the life that is flowing through me now, in every moment. And to further deepen and rise up my trust and our trust. Inside, from inside, to deepen and expand the trust that now is the right place, it's a good place to be, that I am now, that I am here. Also to recognize when it's not actually me that is here, when that which is here is a shadow of me. It's not really me. Yeah. All of the shadows are presenting these days. And we are very good at putting on one another's masks. All of the shadows, all of the ages of being, because it kind of feels like that for me, that there are ages of being. You know, me at this age, me at this age, me when this happened, me with this pain, me with this anger, me with this frustration, me with this lack. So none of those things are me now. So I'm inviting myself to recognize me now, and that I am free, and that I am surrounded by so much beauty, and the world is so beautiful. There is so much beauty and serendipity and synchronicity, even in all of the chaos, even in all of the apparent nonsense. there is serendipity and synchronicity, and many of us have been waiting for this time since we were born. So I'm calling for patience for myself to be patient. Also with my own calling. I think that many of us here have got strong callings to awaken change within the world and within ourselves. And I know myself, I need to be patient and slow and gentle and compassionate. Yeah, because if I really allow myself to be honest and notice the way that things have been unfolding and do unfold, is that actually we don't really have to try to do anything, because when the time is right, when we are ready, when the world is ready, when our voices are ripe, then it happens because we're live. So once again, I mean, they keep telling me you must deepen your trust. So I'm saying that again to myself now, and inviting my inner children, all of the different ages that I am, to just have fun and play more. And let go of this idea of being a grown-up, because me, I'm a grown-up now. You guys can just play. And let me do the grown-up thing and stop trying to run things. So also I'm calling in greater and greater clarity. I mean, it's happening, it is happening. But greater and greater clarity and compassion to notice when it's a 7-year-old or a 9-year-old or a 16-year-old that's actually trying to run things in this moment. And let that one just go back to practicing the piano, and let me be 44 with all of that experience and wisdom gained. So allowing the inner child to be free, actually, free from having to grown up. And inviting the cacao more and more, looking forward to new relationships and more family and more community, and inviting new friendships and connections, not only for myself, but for also all of the people I love and work together with, to connect with one another and get to know one another more, and find beautiful mirrors all around us that we can remember we're not alone. And we're cherished, and there are many that are not so different from us. So I'm calling for our roots and the roots of also of this family that we are, to grow deeply inside with the earth now. That this tree that we are, because we are a tree together, community, we can make nice branches and we can have fun climbing in them and eat the fruits and smell the flowers and all that stuff, sing together with the birds. So close. Hey, toes! Hey! And one more thing. One more thing. We're saying once again, and I'm speaking once again also to the grandmothers and the grandfathers of our ancestors, ancestors of our bloodline lineages, and those other lineages of which we are part. And we are inviting you to eat some more cacao. We are speaking to the cacao now, Ish cacao, across the timelines, and calling for you, Ma, to awaken the hearts of our ancestors to hold their hands as they walk home to the place of freedom and equality, to the place of togetherness, of unity, of love that is unconditional and abundant, to the fertile grounds of our hearts in this time where everything is possible. Let us choose love. Let us choose life. Let us choose freedom. Let us choose togetherness. Hallelujah. Ishkakao. Ma inkosi. Togosa. Yebo. Togosa. Yebo. I also want to now, I'm going to close the space now, and I want somebody to point the camera at the altar to show these guys. No, I'll just send you photos because it's going to be much easier. I'll send you photos of the altar because it's beautiful. I'm inviting you, if you've got altars, to send photos. We can share them. So let's all clap together now. Like this. The left hand underneath, the right hand on top, sending out ripples like the beats of our hearts across the planet, through the waters of creation, rippling across the earth, rippling through the wind, spirit breath, rippling through the fire and dancing with the flames of the fire, calling in the space of the next moment, inviting all of those and giving thanks to all of those who have been together with us and journeyed through these moments together to walk forward and hold this pathways open for each one of us, that we can find our feet in every moment and find our voices and be gentle and be slow and be precise in our gentleness, in our love and compassion for ourselves and those around us, especially those that we love most, those that we often are the harshest upon, even ourselves. So we are inviting you to let go, and we're speaking out to the high mountain crystals and calling for you to resonate and reverberate the sounds and the songs of this ceremony throughout this moontime ahead of us this month, to assist us, to walk together with us, to hold our hands, that we can continue to return to our hearts every time we're taking a step, to support us in the rites of passage process that we are all in. Yes! So that this can be for the highest good of all. And our inner children can be children. They can be free and play and sing and dance and inspire us, that we can take care of ourselves. Yeah, to us. Alleluia. Amen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May the circle be open and yet remain unbroken. May the love of the brothers be always in our hearts. Merry peace and merry heart. Merry peace and merry again. Until we meet again. Until we meet again.
And then I forget her name now. The sister in the beautiful blue dress says goodbye and sends her blessings. But
Tanya.
Yes. So she asked me to send her love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna. Do you want to hang on to that still longer? You can if you like, if you want to. Otherwise, we're gonna go off the live now. Let's stop the live. Yeah, we're gonna eat supper now.
So do we
Next technology is to get the cacao through the screen.
Like in China, the chocolate. Just get a big cacao and then you send it telepathically.
Can you pass it out?
Frequency. I love it.
Thank you. I can't wait until we're actually all physically together.
Been a real pleasure. Happy birthday, and